do them. So why even have them and worry about them until you have enough officers on all the time to do it? You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point, you guys can add those, you know, GI or fucking the gang unit, you know, tasks and SWAT, and like you can add everything back in. I have no issue with that. And like I said, if you guys can get this better over here and get everything running, we'll get new cars, we'll get you guys new stuff. But there's no point in getting the owner of the server to put in and spend hours of his time to put in new cars, new EUP, all this new stuff when there's 2 officers on every day. We're not doing that. But if you guys come back and actually start being active, maybe we'll raise pay, maybe we'll, you know, new cars, and like we'll do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I have no issue with that at all. Because not even that, it makes you guys want to get on more too. But I just wanted to step in and say that because me and David literally within probably 10 minutes saw a shit show this morning, and I was like, didn't they? I mean, I was like confused because I knew you guys had a meeting yesterday. Here, I can pull him up real quick. How do you pull people up in this thing? I don't even know how to do this.
Where is he?
Oh, okay. Invite to speak.
David,
or how do you do this?
They have to accept it. So the people that just raised their hands, just join the. It'd be like on the very top.
I hate this thing, but anyways.
So I got a question. I've been hearing a lot about like this FBI, and I like just heard about it today.
Okay.
And I got like, so what's going on with that? Because
were you in the meeting yesterday when they talked about it?
No, I missed the meeting.
Okay. So it's pretty much a like, okay, so these guys came to us. They you know are leaving their server because of, you know, other issues. Their server did not treat them well. They're trying to find a new home, this and that. They didn't want to come into RPD, you know, step on people's toes, take over. You know, they don't want to do that. They just want to come in, help the server and stuff. So we made them their, you know, their own department so they could do their own thing. Like they said yesterday, if there's you know, a lieutenant over here that's, you know, running a scene or, you know, controlling a scene, if they come, they're not just gonna come, oh, FBI's here. I mean, they said every once in a while for like role play reasons they'll fuck around, stuff like that, which is completely understandable. But their department looks like it's gonna be ran pretty good. They got a lot of different views on stuff that they're gonna be doing between, you know, people carrying firearms in general. I mean, just in the server. I mean, they're gonna make it more like people just to, you know, be afraid to actually have guns out, which will lower the RDM like crazy because they'll arrest you, pull your gun, and fucking, I mean, it's gone. And that's just wasting people's money, which the thing in this server is you want money to do everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's go ahead.
So like what will the FBI like be able to do that's like different from like officers?
To be honest, it's not much different. Like I said, they just have different standpoints on what they're going to be enforcing, what type of people. Their trainings, I think they said their trainings are like 3 hours long sometimes. I mean, they're shooting, their other stuff. I mean, just doing different scenes. They might be able to set up new role plays. I mean, there might be a lot of stuff they might add and like, you know, be able to do, and like you guys will be working right alongside of them. There's nobody stepping on toes. There's no one saying, oh, I'm over this person, I'm over this person. We're not doing that. It's pretty much another subdivision, but they're their own department. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty much like having PD and sheriffs, but they're FBI instead.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait. So I have a question. Where can I read all the sentences for like if someone robbed something? What is their sentence? Attempted murder. What is their sentence? Like how many minutes I put them in jail?
I believe that is in. Let me see. I haven't been in this Discord, and actually, I haven't been in this Discord yet because the old one got bombed while I was gone, I guess.
Yeah, got bombed by the guy.
Where do you guys have that at?
What?
All your like your documents, handbooks, all that type of stuff.
PD LEO docs.
Oh, it's at the very top underneath announcements. Yes. So everything you need to know, which should be right in LEO documents. If there's something that's not in there, when you guys look over it, add it in. See if there's anything you need to adjust. See if there's anything that you would like to adjust. I mean, if it's a big change, just let somebody know. We'll go over it. I mean, I have no issue with making a change if it's good for change. You know what I mean?
All right. So wait, where exactly is the sentences? Because there's like 4 different files.
You can click. I believe you can click on the bottom, and it goes through each one for like, you know, between rules, SOP, you know, your uniform, the vehicles. I mean, all of that should be on there. I mean, we're not gonna be that type of server because I've joined them before, where you jail somebody for 20 minutes for like having drugs on you or running or something like that. We don't jail that long.
I have this guy cuffed because he was doing a robbery. I've had him here like 3 minutes now. I just don't know how long I'm supposed to sentence him, and I don't want to risk sentencing him too late.
Matthew, do you guys have anything saying anything about times or anything like that for certain things?
Penalty. Penal cuts, I mean, let me see where they are. Penal cuts.
If you can, maybe choose one of those like channels or something, to get them put out easier. So you can,
I didn't see it. Fuck, did it? Someone's in here? I don't think we have it.
Okay,
I think it's removed.
Okay,
Yeah,
can we get something set up like that for them so it's a lot easier?
I'm gonna make. I already made the PD rules. So I'm gonna make
Okay.
a new training, and I'll make that.
Okay, cool. Well, that once that's up, you guys will know a little bit better. Honestly, certain stuff I usually jail between 3 and 8 minutes. I don't go anything longer than 8 minutes, and that's 8 minutes is like killing a cop at like a robbery, like actual murder on a police officer. That's as high as I would go. I don't jail for over 8 minutes just because a lot of people they come into the server and they're wanting to get right back out there, go do turfs, go do this, go rob,
Rules,
and
I'm
if
gonna
you
make
jail
a
them
new
for
training,
25
I'll
minutes,
make
bro, they just leave Okay,
Oh,
the server.
cool.
I've watched it. I've watched it happen.
that.
Once that's up, you guys will know a little better. So honestly, use your discretion. I mean, if you pull somebody over there got drugs on them, you impound their car and you take them back and you're booking them, throw them in there for like 3 to 4 minutes. I mean, it's just little times. They'll come back out, they'll go through their thing, and I mean, they're just gonna get in their car and do the same thing over. It's just RP after RP. But like I said, I have never personally, and I would not personally jail over 8 minutes. Now, if something else comes in later on, maybe we can, change that. But as of right now, once they set up their times and stuff, they can go over and talk about it, and do that. Let me see. This guy wants to come up and talk. Did you have any other questions? Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Okay, cool. Let me. How do I fucking do this?
I just
Sorry.
invited them, both of them.
Okay, cool.
With the FBI, how will we be able to be in PD and FBI?
Nope.
No.
It's one or the other.
And we can't join FBI.
No, you can't join FBI. It's just.
You can join FBI, but you won't be in PD.
I will say I believe they have an age limit. So if you guys are, I believe, I don't know their age limit, but it's probably going to be at least 16 or older, no matter what.
I think it's 15. I think
15.
Yeah, I spoke to one of them yesterday.
Okay,
I
we
think
can double check it later. There's no, actually, I think one of them's in here. Oh yeah, he's here. Let me. There we go. I'll invite him up here. Did I invite him or did he raise his hand? Okay. What's your guys' age limit? Okay, 15. Cool. No, yeah, you're perfectly fine. Yeah. It was just like I said. Me and David joined in the server this morning, and there was a couple issues that I wanted to address to get everything fixed, and it was just like a little emergency meeting type thing. But yeah, this is actually one of the FBI, guys over there that help run it and stuff, and like I said, they're going to be doing a lot more in the server, and doing stuff like that.
Can I address something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's no longer anybody can do any else car. Anybody can do any else weapon anymore. Go through vehicle roster. If you get caught using a vehicle, it's a warning. If you use it again, it's going to be a strike. Same with uniform. You can't make your own uniform.
Just go through. Main thing is like there's literally rosters for everything. Go through, clean it up, do your thing. Obviously, we're not going to have officers driving around in unmarked vehicles or anything crazy like that. Go by your rank, go by your vehicle you're supposed to use. It's not hard. There's not a huge difference between a lot of the vehicles other than, when you're a cadet or an officer, going up, it does change. But they'll fix all that up. We'll get everything cleaned up over here because that'll help out with getting partnered up with the FBI that's coming in, because if not, it's going to be theirs compared to the way this is right now. Don't get me wrong, like they said, they're adapting to like our player structure and like how our server is. But we also need to adapt for new people coming in, because you don't want to have them being semi-serious at a RP or being a little bit more towards the other side, and you guys just not
No,
doing
no.
anything
But
right, or
that's not gonna
even the other way around. If there's
affect
somebody on
it.
their side that's doing something different, like we'll
No.
find
You can
common
use it. I'm
ground and
just
we'll work
asking
from
if
there.
it's
And then,
yours.
like I said, for about a week or two, it's gonna be
Yeah.
probably a headache.
Yeah, well,
Eventually, once it's worked in and people are
no.
working
You
together,
can use it.
it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Juice, is that all you wanted to know? Was like age and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I forgot what was it. Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. But,
Okay.
yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What the cat doing? I could have swore over here. Do you guys have it set up to where they have to have a first initial and then last name, Matthew? Or is it just first name, or because?
Yeah, the thing is with Fub is, there's no like the interview sheet is so old. I'm trying to make everything new at the same exact time. I'm
Okay.
trying to get improved too because I was trying to make one of before and it didn't get approved. And Saint
Okay.
said it was a little bit too strict. That's why.
Okay, so here's like an idea here. Well, here's like a thing. Actually, if you look at this is how it used to be in here. Like when I used to run it before, I left for my issues and then I came back. If you look at Deputy Director H. Nelson, normally if you look at someone like ours, like it'd be 2 Lincoln 75,
Mine, it would be
like
2
H.
Alpha.
Speed, or like something like that. Like I think it looks a lot cleaner like that, especially not having people running around with what the cat doing.
Like
Don't get me
this.
wrong.
It's M. Dot. Let's say my last name's
Exactly. Yep. Just like
Martin,
that.
so M. Dot Matthew.
Yeah. You guys can choose. I mean, you guys don't have to use real names here. Obviously, you know that. You can still have your normal names in it. Just maybe put an initial in front of it, or maybe use like your RP name or something like that. I mean, that's what normal people like. Mine's Ty Law in the server, so I would T.Law. That's how I would set mine up. But like I said, it'll clean it up. It'll look a lot more better, or lot better. I don't know why I said it like that. But like when you see, I mean, what the cat doing, I mean, that doesn't look very clean. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you guys didn't know stuff's changing. Did you have any questions? What the cat doing?
Yes, I do. So I got a question. So if I see like a I don't know, like a surgeon driving higher ups, if there's a higher than a surgeon car, and I say, can you and I knew that he cannot drive that car, and I say, please don't drive it, and they say, I don't care, I'm a surgeon, I don't have a like clipper because my screen, if I clip, my clips are black. It's GTA's.
Okay, well, I would say first off, you got to get that fixed. Because if you have any issues in the server and you can't get a clip, there's nothing we can do about it. So that will save you in the long run. You need to run like metal, or you need to figure out something to where it's going to capture your game. You need to get with somebody. Maybe you can ask in like general chat to see if somebody can help you with that, and get that working for you. Because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna need a clipping software for these servers. Literally, if anything happens, if a staff shows up and you don't have a clip, they're not gonna do anything for you, unless obviously there's somebody running around just shooting 6 to 10 people, and we can see kill logs and everybody's saying the same thing. But like I said, yeah, definitely do clipping software. If anybody says anything like that, oh, I'm a sergeant, this and that, don't say anything. I mean, obviously you're a lower rank. Just clip it and report it. And then higher ups will take care of it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You got any other questions?
No, I don't. Thank you
All right,
for
cool.
answering.
Yep. There's 2 other people that want to come up.
Okay, so I'm really at the mechanic shop right now, and I see this guy in an unmarked.
Go on. You're cutting out, I think.
Wait, let me- Oh, never mind.
Okay. But no, like I said, keep everything clean, get it cleaned up. They're gonna be doing. I've got. Okay, here. Let me pull up. Where's he at? Is he in here? Yeah, there he is. There you go. I'll bring him up real quick, and then we can have Genuine. You can come up.
All right. Question about this whole unmarked undercover whole stuff. What is the boundaries with this? Because you've got guys that will turn up to scenes in completely unmarked vehicles wearing like no top, a fucking dollar store mask,
That's exactly
fucking
why
flat
I.
pants and shit.
Yeah, that's exactly why this is called. When I joined in the server this morning, none of that's happening again because when I first joined on this morning, I saw it all. And I was like watching PD really bad. I mean, this guy was wearing scuba gear in an unmarked car, and I mean, it was just, it was a mess. And then we had guys that weren't even an RTO and like all this. That's why I called this to begin with, is because I was seeing people run around with gang clothes on and a PD vest. So it's definitely gonna be getting cleaned up. They need to be in marked cars 100% unless, like I said, subdivisions come back where they need to be undercover, this and that, or, you know, 01, like top 05, you know, going undercover, stuff like that. That's perfectly fine, them driving those. But, like, you know, like, other PD, like the officers, senior officers, stuff like that, there's no way you guys are just going to be driving around in just all unmarked cars, especially with yellow underglow on them. I saw that, too.
I'm
PD
really
cars.
sorry to interrupt, but I have to go. I have some real life shit going on.
No, that's fine. Yeah, do your thing. I will say, PD cars, don't customize them. I mean, you can do tuner chips, stuff like that. Do not customize the paint. Do not throw underglows on them. Do not don't do anything crazy. Just hop in a marked vehicle and just go do your thing. I mean, it saves time, and not even that, it looks like your guys are all in uniform. I mean, you guys are all together, and it looks a lot better. So. But yeah, genuine. That's the main reason why we called this to begin with. Because I came over this morning and I was talking to Matthew, and dude, it was a mess. And I don't know, they just had a meeting yesterday. I don't know if like these people were missing or what happened. So
There was similar numbers watching last night, so
right. Okay, let me see. There's a lot of people that got questions, so I want to bring them up and get this over kind of quick since we've had like 3 meetings in 2 days. Here, I just invited you up, Jizzy. Or is that Jizzy? Yeah, Jizzy.
Yeah, hey, so with like the FBI, they can just like roll up to scenes and stuff, because I think that happened earlier today.
Trust me, it didn't.
No, FBI is not doing anything in the server yet. They don't have, they don't even have police rules to cuff. They don't have none of that yet. I just talked to their ticket this morning. I'm gonna see if we can get them something in game to get them started. I know they're finishing up some handling metas, getting some other stuff in. Once they're fully in, trust me, you'll know it with by the looks of things and how they've been speaking.
Okay.
So as of right now, no, nobody should be FBI rolling up, nothing like that. I mean, if you see any type of stuff like that as of right now and you don't think they're a part of anything, just clip it and let us know, okay?
If anybody rolls up and says they're FBI, get a clip, send it to me, and I'll blacklist them. Because they ain't doing shit right now.
Right.
Alright, so also, like once they are whitelisted and everything, so they're just gonna just roll with the PD sometimes, or no? Like,
I mean, you guys will be you guys will be meeting up at scenes. You guys will be handling stuff together. They're still gonna have their own calls and their own RPs that they set up, just like you guys do your own thing. But if there's huge scenes and something like that, we're gonna get something set up to where you guys have like a call center where you guys can go all into one, to where you guys aren't in 2 different RTOs trying to do call outs and stuff, and it'll be a mess. We've actually been speaking about getting rid of the RTOs in both Discords and putting one in the main one for you guys to work in, and then 2 separate ones for each department. I don't know what we're doing yet. I want to talk more with Crown about that because I don't know how he wants it set up. We'll go from there, but like, yeah, we're gonna make a joint one no matter what, to where you guys can fully work together, because that's the point. So.
Alright. Also, will there be like certain things only FBI can do?
Not necessarily certain things. They will have their own vehicles. They will have their own EUP that you guys will not be able to use over here. Just like they won't use your EUP and guns that you guys have over here.
One thing we will be introducing that will be specifically for our department is an FBI Most Wanted list.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah.
We.
Right. Right.
So the way that the FBI Most Wanted list is going to work, so it'll be open to everybody. You'll be able to apply to be on it, and you'll make your own character with everything. And so you'll make your own character, you'll present it to us, and then we'll be like, okay, we'll send it in for review because obviously there's going to be like fucking hundreds of people trying to do it all at once. So we'll try and pick the best possible characters per se to be to be part of it to start with. If someone is captured, they then come off the most wanted list, and then someone replaces them.
Yeah,
If
on the
someone
next.
dies in their character, again, same traffic. Like, you know, it's going to be forever changing. It's not ever going to be the same. People will not be able to stay on there forever.
Right.
Okay. I got one more thing.
Okay.
Do you guys have like any idea where the most wanted list will be? Like.
Yeah,
affiliate?
I'll get it posted. I'll speak to Crown and everything about it, and we'll get it posted.
Yeah.
I've got a format for it.
You guys will all be able to view it and everything like that. So.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I have to say.
And
Okay,
there'll be an application public to everybody to see.
Right. Okay. Let's bring up. Here you go. Oh.
Also,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, if it's the middle of a scene, don't just call it out. Wait till it's over. But go ahead, Olson, because you were next one up. Sorry.
Wanted to get the chance to introduce myself. What's up,
Oh, yeah.
guys? My name's 2D10 Lieutenant Olson, and my main thing with you guys coming in is I know you guys are going to be higher ups. The one thing I don't want to see is anyone disrespecting, whether it's you guys disrespecting us, vice versa, because at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun. I'm still trying to pull it together how you guys are going to interpret this because this is a semi-RP server, and I know
Yeah,
you
they
guys are gonna be
just came
strict.
from a semi-serious. Actually, it was worse than our server. So, like as in like gangs, shooting, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, cool. I'm down to ride with you guys. I just don't want to see the disrespect because I know it's
No,
gonna be.
it's not going to come from either side. Trust me, we've talked about that. Right, right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't wanna hear, like, excuse the IRL talk. I don't wanna hear like retard, stupid, stuff like that.
Well, no.
Definitely will not be used. If
Yeah,
one of
cool,
my
that's fine.
guys come and start saying shit like that to you, send it straight to me. I'll deal with it
Yeah,
personally.
and vice
Yeah,
versa.
it's just it's the same with over here. We're not going to do that in like PD stuff. So.
And if any of my guys do anything, get with me, Matthew, any of the other higher ups.
Yeah, for sure they will.
Tyler, after this, can I speak to you in like a normal red light voice call? I need to talk to you about a PD member.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So Kibung, did you have anything? Or sorry, Olson, were you finished?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll move back.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so